Terry Funk was also an actor, of course, in Roadhouse. Roadhouse is a great film, by the way, if you've not seen it.
Yeah, it is.
Paradise Alley, Over the Top, The Ringer, as well as, in fact, just before I get to this, which is going to be the question, he was also the fight choreographer for Rocky V, between Rocky and Tommy Gunn, who was actually Tommy Morrison, the real-life boxer. And he was also he was one of the main subjects, and I think he was also on the poster of Beyond the Mat, the documentary, like 1999. What did you think of Beyond the Mat? You must have seen it.
I saw it, but many, many, many years ago. I was offered to be in that Beyond the Mat.
Were you really?
I was working in Memphis, and this guy showed up, and it was a casino show. And he was talking about they were doing this documentary for PBS. PBS, huh? And he wanted to know would I be interested in appearing in it. And he told me the parameters of it and the plot or whatever they were talking about. Of course, the first thing I asked him was, what does it pay? You know what he said? Oh, it doesn't pay anything. It's a PBS project or something. I said, wait a minute. You want me to come and appear and do interviews or whatever you want, but you don't want to pay me? Well, I would if I could, but I said, well, I'm not interested, period. They made it, and then WWE bought it, I guess, but they made money on it, but were telling me they wasn't going to make any money on it, so they couldn't pay me. Is that the one that Jake's in?
Yeah. I don't think WWE bought it. They tried
I think they did.
They tried to block it.
No, then they tried to buy it, and I think they did buy it. I think Beyond the Mat is, I may be wrong. Of course, I'm wrong a lot.
They did a lot of WWF filming. You know, that's where we see, you know, the Mankind, The Rock chair shot thing in the I Quit match and the family's watching and stuff.
That's Beyond the Mat.
That's Beyond the Mat, yeah. So,
it was the Jake drinking stuff and
yeah,
whatever he was doing.
Yeah.
What else happened in that? Is that where Hickey Doo punched Vince?
No, that is Beyond. No, not. It's something the shadow. Wrestling with Shadows. It's the Bret Hart one.
Okay.
That's the one with that one. Just with Beyond the Mat again. Was it exploitative? Do you think it focused too much on the negatives?
Well, I don't know what their intent was, to tell you the truth. When you walk away from Beyond the Mat, you look at wrestling like, what a low rent position, what a low rent, existence those people have. There was nothing that made you feel good. It wasn't a feel good movie. Jake was all on drugs, and here's another guy almost trying to kill Mankind in front of his kids. So what is the feel good part of that? I didn't get it.
There's a lot of independent wrestlers in there who weren't making it and stuff. Yeah. ECW was featured quite a lot. I mean, that seemed actually that's one of the few feel good things.
What was the movie? What was the movie where this guy is like an independent wrestler?
You're gonna say Mickey Rourke, aren't you?
Mickey Rourke. What's the name of that?
The Wrestler. You hated it.
I did hate it. It ended like shit. You didn't know whether he died or lived or whatever. And they ended it with him coming off the rope.
Mm-hmm. You're like my missus, She hates any ambiguity in a film or TV show. She hates ambiguity. She demands an answer.
Yeah, give me a finish. Don't make me think about it, because I paid, listen, if it's 90 minutes long, I paid from minute 1 to minute 90. And if the producers or the directors don't give me a kind of a finish, I don't like that. I mean, they could probably come back with part two of the shits that I didn't like the first time.
Starring Hans Shits and Helmut Shits.
Don't steal my story. That's a good
Yeah,
story.